Hi guys. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for today's 11 NBA games. Let's get started. Houston Rockets and Charlotte Hornets. The Rockets have lost 8 of their previous 10 games and are in awful shape. The Hornets have been in decent form, having split their past 8 games, but they will be trying to snap a 3-game losing streak tonight. The Rockets are one of the league's weakest road teams this season. Just 6 of their 38 road games were victories. The Rockets have lost 11 of their last 12 away games while covering the spread 6 times. The Hornets are playing awfully on their home floor. They only won 13 of their 40 home games this season. They've lost 9 of their previous 11 home games, covering the spread only 3 times. Head-to-head, the Rockets have failed to cover the spread in all 4 games against the Hornets and Charlotte. The Hornets have been dreadful in their previous 3 games, and I don't think that will improve here. Play Houston Rockets -1. Detroit Pistons and Indiana Pacers. The Pistons have been ice cold recently, dropping 22 of their past 23 games, and they'll be aiming to snap an 11-game losing run today. The Pacers have been in a slump, having lost 6 of their past 7 games, and they will be looking to avoid a 3rd straight loss tonight. The Pistons are one of the league's weakest road teams. They won only 7 of their 39 road games this season. They've recently lost 13 consecutive road games, covering the spread in only 5 of those 13. The Pacers play decently at home. They've split their 40 home games this season while covering the spread 24 times. They've won twice only in their last 7 home games while covering 4 times. Head-to-head, the Pistons won once while covering the spread 3 times in the last 5 games against the Pacers in Indiana. The Pistons have lost their previous 4 games by an average of 12.5 points per game. This tendency, I believe, will continue here. Play Indiana Pacers -6. Miami Heat and Washington Wizards. The Heat are on a back-to-back, including travel. They are in fantastic form, having won 5 of their past 8 games, and they will be looking for a 4th consecutive victory tonight. The Wizards have dropped 9 of their previous 11 games and will aim to stop a 4-game losing streak today. The Heat have struggled on the road this season. Only 17 of their 40 away games were victories. Only 4 of their previous 11 road games have they won and covered the spread. This season, the Wizards played not so well in home games. They have only won 18 of their last 39 home games this season. Recently, they have won 3 times while covering the spread 4 in their previous 7 home games. Head-to-head, the Heat covered the spread in 10 of the last 15 games against the Wizards in Washington. This is the end of a back-to-back for the Heat, but they must win here to keep their aim of finishing 6th in the Eastern Conference alive. Play Miami Heat -5. Philadelphia 76ers and Atlanta Hawks. The 76ers are on a back-to-back including travel. They are in good form, having won 3 of their last 5 games. The Hawks have been in fine form, winning 4 of their past 5 games, and they will be looking for a 4th consecutive victory tonight. The Sixers are one of the best road teams in the league. This season, they won 23 of their 39 road games. They've recently played well on the road, winning and covering the spread in 7 of their past 11 games. The Hawks were a good home team all season. They won 24 of their 40 games at home. The Hawks have won 6 of their previous 7 home games while covering the spread only 4 times. Head-to-head, the Sixers covered the spread 4 times only in the last 15 games against the Hawks in Atlanta. The Sixers ruled out Joel Embiid, but regardless, I don't understand why this line is so high. I think the Sixers are now better than the Hawks, even though this is their 2nd straight game, and Embiid won't be available. Play Philadelphia 76ers +10. Toronto Raptors and Boston Celtics. The Raptors have won 5 of their previous 7 games and are in great form. The Celtics have won 6 of their last 8 games and are on a roll. The Raptors don't play that well in road games. This season, they have won only 14 of their 40 away games while going against the spread 15 times. In their past 9 away games, the Raptors have won 3, covering the spread 4 times. The Celtics are one of the top teams on their home court. They won 30 of their 39 home games while covering the spread 22 times. They recently won 10 of their last 12 home games, covering 8 of those 12. Head-to-head, the Raptors covered the spread in 4 of the last 7 games against the Celtics in Boston. Given how insignificant this game is for the Celtics, I believe the Raptors can even win here. play Toronto Raptors +3. Orlando Magic and Brooklyn Nets. The Magic are on a back-to-back, including travel. They have been in good form, winning 5 of their past 8 games, but they will be looking to end a 2-game losing streak tonight. The Nets have won 5 of their previous 7 games and are on a roll. The Magic are not playing well in road games this season. Just 14 of their 39 away games were won. Recently, they have won twice in the last 6 road games while covering the spread in 5 of those 6. This season, the Nets were a good home team. They've won 22 of their last 39 games at home. Recently, the Nets have won 4 times while covering the spread 3 in their previous 9 home games. Head-to-head, the Magic have a great record against the Nets in Brooklyn. They have covered the spread 7 times in the last 8 games against the Nets in Brooklyn. The Magic have a lot of players on the injured list, and this game is meaningless for them. The Nets can clinch a 6th place in the Eastern Conference by winning this game. Play Brooklyn Nets -11. Memphis Grizzlies and Milwaukee Bucks. The Grizzlies have lost 3 of their last 5 games after a 7-game winning run. The Bucks have been in terrific form, winning 8 of their past 10 games, and they will be looking for their 4th consecutive victory tonight. The Grizzlies do not play so well on away courts. They won 15 of their 39 road games this season despite covering the spread in only 13. Recently, the Grizzlies have won 4 of their last 10 away games while covering 4 times. Since the beginning of the season, the Bucks have been playing excellent basketball on their court. They won 32 of their 40 home games. They've won 6 of their previous 9 home games but have only covered the spread 4 times. Head-to-head, the Grizzlies covered the spread in 5 of the last 6 overall games against the Bucks. The Grizzlies will be at full force, while the Bucks will be without all their key players. Play Memphis Grizzlies -6. New York Knicks and New Orleans Pelicans. The Knicks have won 8 of their past 11 games and will be looking to extend their current 5-game winning run here. The Pelicans have been in terrific form, winning 8 of their past 10 games. One of the league's top road teams this season has been the New York Knicks. They have won 24 of their past 40 road games. Recently, the Knicks have won and covered the spread 6 times in their previous 10 road games. The Pelicans have played pretty well at home so far this season. They won 26 of their 40 games at home. The Pelicans have won and covered the spread in 6 of their last 9 home games. Head-to-head, the Knicks covered the spread in 9 of the last 13 games against the Pelicans in New Orleans. The Knicks have already won the 5th spot in the Eastern Conference, so this game has little significance for them. The Pelicans must win here because there is still hope for them to finish 6th in the Western Conference. Play New Orleans Pelicans -7. Chicago Bulls and Dallas Mavericks. The Bulls have been in decent form, splitting their past 8 games, but they will be hoping to avoid a 3rd consecutive defeat tonight. The Mavericks are in a funk, having dropped 7 of their past 9 games. This season the Bulls have not been a good road team. They won just 17 of their 40 away games. Recently, the Bulls have won and covered the spread 6 times in their last 8 road games. The Mavericks have played well at home this season. They won 23 of the 39 games they played at home. Recently, they've won 4 of their last 10 home games and covered the spread 3 times. Head-to-head, the Bulls won only twice in the last 7 games against the Mavericks and Dallas. This game is important to the Bulls because they clinched 10th seed and now preparing for the play-in tournament. This game is critical for the Mavericks since it determines whether they will play in the postseason. Play Dallas Mavericks -9. Golden State Warriors and Sacramento Kings. The Warriors have been on a roll, winning 6 of their last 8 games, and they'll be aiming to keep it going today. The Kings have won 5 of their previous 8 games and are in fantastic form. The Warriors have been one of the worst road teams in the league. This season, they have only won 9 of their 39 road games. The Warriors have now lost 12 of the last 14 road games, covering the spread once only. This season the Kings were a pretty well home team. They have won 23 of their last 40 home games. Recently, they won 6 of their previous 11 home games, but only 4 of those 11 covered the spread. Head-to-head, the Warriors covered the spread twice only in the last 7 games against the Kings in Sacramento. The outcome of this game can decide the fate of not only the Warriors but also some other teams, such as the Lakers. Knowing how much people from the Kings franchise dislike the Lakers, the Warriors will win this game easily. Play Golden State Warriors -6. Phoenix Suns and Los Angeles Lakers. The Suns are on a back-to-back, including travel. They have been on a roll and will seek to extend their current 7-game winning run here. The Lakers have won 7 of their past 9 games and are in excellent form. This season, the Suns haven't played well on the road. They have only won 17 of their 40 road games. Recently, they have won and covered the spread in 5 of their last 9 away games. The Lakers play nicely at home. They have won 21 of their 39 home games so far this season. The Lakers have recently won 6 of their previous 9 home games while covering the spread 5 times. Head-to-head, the Suns covered the spread 4 times in the last 5 games against the Lakers in Los Angeles. The Suns don't have anyone on the injury report, but that won't be the case until the end of the day. This game has little value for them, and Coach Williams will most certainly rest all of his top players. This game is critical for the Lakers in their hopes of finishing 6th and avoiding the play-in tournament. Play Los Angeles Lakers -8. Guys, that's all. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow.